I left my cane at home, didn't I? No, it should still be here. Hello, people. This is what happens when you get stuck in the tube. I have learned the next time there is traffic, I will go down to a bridge. Welcome to Alameda. Okay. And I drove up when they were all walking back in. I was like, oh my God, talk about bad karma for the day. So, yeah, they had the curtains up before I even stopped.
Right, I'm saying that's why we went up this one.
Let's see. Get my stream up running on this one. Let's see. And I wonder what I was listening to. And that's a picture of my fire engine that's right near here. Hello, Professor. Hello, Cricket. I know. I tell the bouncers before I leave, I'm leaving the house now. It's easily been in an hour. You didn't miss anything. I just got on. I had traffic to deal with. And traffic in the tube on the way here is really ugly, even when it's just like traffic. Let's see if I can lock the gimbal down. Yeah, okay, it was moving too much. So, I know, and you can't rewind on my live, which makes no sense. I'll try to keep it YouTube 13. Gotta figure out a rating system for this. So, because, yeah, and I'm horizontal today. Because I'm like, vertical got a lot of hits, but it was just sort of, it's not where I come from most of the time. I'm sure I'll learn more of that, and Papa Cat says it's not like nice on the mods either. Or it's harder to, yeah, it's not nice on the mods either. Adjusting. Okay. So, hi K.A. You didn't miss anything either. Did you pay your fee, baby? It's in Alameda. There are 4 ways to get it. Five ways to get out of Alameda. 4 bridges and 1 tunnel. So, and I take the tunnel because usually it's closest, fastest to the freeway. But no, not today. And I even made a U-turn to like a driveway area to see if it was moving, and it was moving. So, and KA, going through my clothes, I washed every single item that possibly could have been sent over, and then now going through what I can wear and what can't I wear. So, we'll see. Oh, hold on. I gotta make this brighter so I can see it. Yeah, and don't you love it when your brain is convinced, ooh, there's a cop car. They don't come for me anymore. Now they're just probably seeing the blue car here. And the goth thing that I went to on Sunday, my friend, the cop, said, you can drop my name anywhere. It was funny. I was telling him what I was doing and what I was up to and what the past, year and a half. And then he was like, she can drop my name anywhere. So, I've been cop approved. Hello, Clark. Little by little, I am giving over everything to him, though I am quite aware of his perverse custom of falsifying and magnifying things. Are we talking about you know who? I was so bummed again. I have been bummed twice this weekend because everybody was making a positive argument how Orange Balloon would not be around. And he kept showing up. Even though, and I kept asking, what is under his suit? He looks like he has some kind of inflatable support system or something, because you can't gain that much weight in a week. So, and the babbling, oh my God, the babbling was just hilarious. So, did you know that according to our president, Donald J. Trump, I'm saying commas in my head, AI has been around since he was a baby. Literally said that they're up to that AI stuff because of the trash bag and whatever was thrown out of the White House window. And he said that ever since he was a baby, he's wondered why or how did that get there because of AI. F&A, Bubba, that's like the greatest phrase now. AI has been around since he was a baby. Hi, Adam. I brought a list with me today. So, and it shut up the feed here because the Fox channel was showing it after the iHip girls were like done with him. And so I went to that channel and they're all usually spouting their usual in the comments. And then I said, so AI has been around since he was a baby. Love it. I shut the comments down. It's hilarious. I got off of that station like 5 minutes later and there still wasn't another comment. What side of the campus? That's the one. Top Chat Pates Landscapes of Utah. Wait a minute, I lost it. And sells them under the name Mormon Rockwell. Oh my God. Yes, I was on Top Chat. I'm not on Top. I won't be on Top Chat in a minute. Let's see. And if anybody wonders on Android, it's under Settings and Chat Filter. And you go to All Messages. So, I do have a question though, if anybody knows. Why were the flags flying at half staff yesterday? I drove by the Coastie housing building, which is near where I live, and they had their flag was at half staff, and it's like, why? I don't remember anybody, because Labor Day would be the opposite. I don't remember anybody dropping off. Does anybody know this? Which didn't help with the think that the orange balloon was gone. So, Professor Khan, we were in the Gothic Revival Library of Attack Hall.
Oh no, you're
Now we're in the quad.
That's right.
Mormon Rockwell did a lot of
That's when you guys get to drive.
LDS in the 60s. Did he really? My brain just totally went into another direction with the LDS instead of something else. So actually I wouldn't be surprised if he did do a lot of LDS paintings in the 60s because, you know, that's where the money was. But Adam indeed. So yeah, I have a feeling nobody's going to come here and the one... Holy crap. Look at this. That's a hell of a legal U-turn. And they just missed my car. Wow. He's going to park... No, he just did a U-turn. Oh, it's so strange. It turned him into a Zionic man. Oh my God. You guys are hilarious right now. Yeah, I'd actually seen a parking space close enough that I could have wandered, put a stool near the front door. And I went, you know what? Since they covered up already here, you'll get cooties. It's a cult. Have a nice day. People still haven't gotten the memo that they're not supposed to be coming in the back door yet. Yay. And so the parking space was taken, so I swarmed around to here because we've been going through a heat wave. I can feel it on the back of my back, on my back through the windshield, but it's like it's not really hot otherwise. And it's like if I want to take my jacket off, I've got to go through a lot of crap to do that. But I can take half my jacket off. Let's see if I can pull this off. Here, I got it. No heinously to my house. Okay. Closer, closer. I can see lights on in the pyramid. It's got to be that it's the sun direction is different. So, yes, unfortunately, I didn't listen to any Scientology stuff this morning. I am totally backlogged on Aaron's stuff because I was too busy hoping that something would change. I just want to be able to walk across an airport. If I can do that, it'd be nice. I'd be over in DC right now. At the in-life drama, which I would call the barbecue I went to this Sunday, I actually helped someone with their decision about getting on YouTube. And I even said I would be a moderator for her, which would be really cool because it's more like our people, but not really. Or my people. But yeah, she's supposed to be checking CBF out and seeing what it's like, because I talked about, me doing lives freeform for a year and a half. Fuzzy, I'll take getting here before you for a day. What? What did I miss? Oh, Fuzz was late. Yay. Fuzz is saying hi. Fuzz is saying hi. Was watching Nora when I got your notification. Come here, of course. Thank you, Professor. No, I don't watch Nora. I haven't watched Nora in a long time. Oh well. Everybody's worshiping at the altar of Fuzz, which is good. Let's see. Nope, just walking funny. I thought he was going to go in the back door, but he didn't. And I am changing the mics. It's a bummer I'm going to be doing it late, but I could have probably gotten the ones I want on sale yesterday. But, Amazon's always on sale. It's the only thing I seem to support right now that I shouldn't be. It's like, but I can't get that out of my arm. That Amazon needle is in my arm so far up. Don't do In-N-Out. Don't do Target. I'm trying to think of the things that are in Alameda right now. I think that's it. But can't get that Amazon needle out of my arm. It's so horrible. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it hasn't. I have to make sure that my chat is aligned with my chat on my phone, because sometimes my chat on my real phone or my home phone doesn't work. Hi, Dove. So sometimes it doesn't scroll. So I'm trying to be able to see through, and I still haven't figured out how to. But you know what? Now that Prism has gone to paid, maybe I can change the color of my chat on my camera. Okay, Professor. See you soon. So, yeah, I need to text you on private, KA. Starting to get those things in order. People will finally start getting my Z News probably. Oh my God. Now that I can focus. I've gotten to the point where I even forgot my cane upstairs. So that's a good sign. That means it's getting better. Did everyone remember to hit the like button on the way in? That would be nice. And yeah, I have no clue where they're going. They're not going past me. The siren is from somewhere else. I heard something purple. Haven't watched Nora in a long time. Some purple Smith style. I can't see that. What does that mean? Well, yeah, it's like I am so done with the Chumley thing. I wish he would just either get convicted or get the ankle monitor off so he would get the hell out of California. I'm so tired of him being in California. And I haven't been told not to talk about him yet, so I can. Got recommended by the iHip girls, or they interviewed Dean Withers, which he's like 20, he's like Adam Moakler, he's like 20 or 21, but he wants to debate MAGAs, so he was doing that, and at first it was just like, oh my God. But he even said himself they usually aren't as aggressive because he has them call in. Probably TikTok. I'm not going to TikTok. No. I am going to stay on the old people's channel, guys. Especially since Park Rose Permaculture, who I watch for the like logic of politics stuff, was getting D threats from TikTok people because she just went on, and it's like, no, I think I'll sit over here and worry about being popular over here. I think I prefer to be a little old lady on TikTok, or on YouTube. No, thank you. And then I have something new to look forward to, is helping a couple of people get on TikTok and arguing with my future lawyer about how I wasn't going to show her face and all they're going to see is, or hear is her voice. Because I guess the climate nowadays is a little hostile out on social media. And it's like, no, like I say, I get my drama from real life. Don't need it on social media. It's just weird. I just had a rent a Suburban go really slow by my car. It's like, I've left enough room just in case people want to pretend that it's still a yellow zone to park there, because I'm cool where I am according to the traffic people. So until I can walk, or until I have to pay, if I have to pay for my parking, then I can get out and walk. But right now where I am, I don't have to pay for my parking. So, hi Bridge. Let's see. Park Rose Permaculture is excellent. She's on YouTube too. No, that's where originally I get her YouTube feed, but she was, I guess TikTok freaked her out over the weekend. She vague booked it. That's what I'll just keep calling it. She vague booked it Sunday about being put in a bad position, and she almost left. So it was like, and that was from the TikTok people, and it's like, that takes care of me wanting to do it. I don't need anything else to convince me not to. Any chance you'll be in Chicago this weekend, Bridge? It's Lit Fest again. Is there a literary festival? Or Lit Fest of Light Your Doobie like what they have here in San Francisco? Yeah, Lit Fest sounds like a Gen Z influencer event. Not this weekend, Fez. I was in Chicago in July, but it was brief for a family wedding. Hoping to go back soon. I haven't been to Chicago yet. Fuzzy, maybe Wendy will be there again. Ah, yeah. I saw the vague booking and those videos. I concur, no TikTok. Yeah. It was like, you know what? If Logic Chick, because that's the way I look at Park Rose, is if Logic Chick is getting, D threats, think of what I could attract in less than one day. So it's like, okay, no, I'll let everybody else go do TikTok, and I'll be here with my anywhere from 14 to 50 people, depending on what angle I'm like YouTubing on. Don't need to add, like I said, I have in real life, I don't need to add it on my social. Yes, it's a literary fest that Scientology had its booth last year. Ah, okay. You retracted your own message, Fez? Wow. Maybe we'll do it next year. That sounds like fun to do. And in a city I haven't been in before, a literary fest. We have a big book sale fest in San Francisco. But I think it's during like February. It's in the winter.
what you guys would consider winter, which we would just consider mild temperature. But I'm still such a cat about like mild temperatures because I'm so used to here. So Scientology in Chicago is located in a area called Printers Row. Sort of like how this is an area that used to be called Lawyers Row. So, or that's what they're close to. That's why the Alioto lawyers are across the street. They were a big time name in law in San Francisco, and one of them was a mayor once. So I can get that. Oops, what did I just do? No, not that. Okay, I brought up some filter. New things on Prism that I'm paying for because I didn't want to move anywhere. I like my Prism and I'm going to figure it out. So I made too many literary errors and Bridge had my back. Lit Fest in Milwaukee is visiting taverns. Clark, that's funny. And the truth. And oh my God, it was so stupid. I was having an anxiety attack in frickin' traffic because I was running late as it was because I was talking to Popcat about Big Orange Balloon. And so it's like I realized I was having an anxiety attack. It's like in traffic. Oh my God, the world has changed. I had never had a panic attack in traffic in my life. Oh my God. So yeah, Osa, if you want to come and get me, put me in traffic. But I still know how to tailgate like a mofo. I learned that one from moving or from spending most of 90% of my 9-to-5 career living at least an hour away from where I worked and being in traffic every day. And to, you know, get back at traffic people by like playing the, what did they get from Amazon? When are they allowed to get things from Amazon? I don't see Amazon come here very often. Interesting. See, that should tell you what the weather's like here. That gentleman in all his linen. That's what the weather is like in San Francisco. I'm going back. Sorry. I hope they're selling the book How to Win Friends and Influence Horses by Dale Evan Carnegie. Horses. I'm protesting cooties, just in case you're wondering. That last guy just walked by and was staring at me. Gotta keep the cooties away. That sounds like Wisconsin, saying it with love from a Chicagoan. Last year at the Chicago Lit Fest, Scientology was the only religion selling their religious books, and other Bibles and holy books were given out for free. Bibles? Interesting. When you insult Scientology Chicago, it's called a Jane burn. Oh my God. Out. Hanging out. Okay, yeah, no,
Jonah lives with.
did the autocorrect edit in my head first. I've got to run your old child number 4 is requesting my attention. Okay, tell child number 4 we said hi, okay, and I'm going through clothes. So, okay, I looked up fake booking. Grandpa learns new lingo. Oh, yeah, no, vague booking is where I actually picked it up from, was the goth Facebook, where old farts wound up being. And back in the day, it was like if you wanted to say, well, so-and-so and so-and-so were at the club the other day, and I didn't think they were talking, but now they are. That was my version of vague booking in my world. So that actually stuck with me in my lexicon. And it's just like, you know what? I'm going to cross platforms now. I'm so like done trying to keep it to the platform that I'm on. And it's just, social media has gotten really complicated lately since everybody wants to seem to put social media or social stuff in the social area. So it's like, no, my Twitter vocabulary is my old vocabulary, Twitter vocabulary, because I'm still not under my name on Twitter, and I don't even know if I'm on CBF on Twitter. I don't think so, because of course somebody gets it and runs all over social media and gets all of the original CBFs, and then CBF probably. So, but I'm still on my secondary name on Twitter, which is something I've had forever, because when the conspiracy started years ago, it wasn't even like when Elon took over Twitter. They were doing the conspiracy things before that, and I went, you know what? I'm going to get a conspiracy handle. So I'm still under Twitter, on my conspiracy handle, but I'm still not like participating a lot on there, and I wonder why. So yeah, if anybody's interested, might as well tell it, because it is my backup channel is on Twitter. I'm Contrail Girl. And I've had that one for a long time. So sorry, Foggy, but I am a true white guy. I can't dance. Of course not, Rib Daddy. Neither can Papa Cat. He's a DJ. You know what? The joke used to be for the longest time that DJs became DJs because they couldn't dance and wanted to hang out at the club. So Papa Cat can't dance either. I used to be able to dance before sciatica. I'd be on there for hours, but not anymore. So Rib Daddy saying hi to everybody. Are you back yet, or are you still in Nirvana? That's where I'm calling his vacation, because he was like far enough to not be within like cell range most of the time. So that means it would definitely be Nirvana, Valhalla. You wouldn't have to be dead, but you'd still be in a place where your brain could relax. And my voice sounds weird today because I'm trying to avoid that weird, like, I guess you could say mucus buildup in like my upper chest that makes me like lose my voice and have to sit there and clear my throat. So I was singing on the way in and had my cough drop right when I got off the freeway, because that way I could try to clear my throat. And I was done singing, because yes, I do sing when I commute here, because it puts me in a better place than listening to anybody or talk YouTube. Instead of talk radio, talk YouTube. The conspiracy I'm trying to get going is that the Coney Island parachute jump was actually a secret Tesla coil. That's funny right there, Adam. Hun, I probably won't be back till the 23rd, 24th. Got somewhere to be on the 22nd. Okay, Rib Daddy. See, Rib Daddy lives in my hood, so I was just wondering, because I want to get some Rib Dog action. I love Rib Dog. She is so freaking adorable and so, like, not social. She is like my heart right now. On the way home. Okay. My God, you'll get home when I'm at Folsom Street. Because yes, people, let me announce, I will be at a pervert street fair. Probably getting really good hot dogs, which is Folsom Street. It's a leather street fair in San Francisco that happens every year. And it's for everybody into the leather community, but it's mostly prevalent with the queer crowd. So it's really fun to go to. And I'm figuring out a way to, that's my wrist strap. It was really too tight on my arm. See, this is where I read the chat from, is my other phone. So yeah, it's a leather festival or street fair. and it's mostly queer, but it's everybody, everybody is accepted. And I figured out a way how to film Folsom Street without getting the PERV aspect of it, which is from neck to belly button, and mods will just have to make sure that they text me and tell me to turn away if I've got a interesting tattoo, because most of the women have nipple covers and that'll count. So, hi Farrell. Yes, your buddy was sitting here giving me harassment about going to a Grateful Dead tribute concert or tribute band when wearing cult water on texting, and I'm like, no, sweetie, you don't understand. It's not just it's the Grateful Dead hippie action. I'm just not into the music either. I've been there. I did it before Jerry Garcia died, and I did it here. So it's like I did it pretty much at ground zero. See, it didn't work. But I'm just not into the music either. And as Papa Cat was teasing, because I was telling him what he was doing, my little brother was like, I'm not into the 6-hour music solos. It's just not my kind of jam, man. I am too Oakland to be that hippie, I guess. Blow drill? I went back. Everybody's saying hi to Cheryl. Hello, my favorite hair chick. Oh, blow drill. I didn't see blow drill. Hello, blow drill. Going back. Ah, there you are. Hello. Welcome. My GD tribute band is called Less is More. Oh, yeah. And Cheryl, you have to come back for Folsom weekend. Ooh, and I saw the Great Exodus. She knows what I'm talking about. And how it was just one big mud puddle. Oh my God, how are people getting out of there? And this is why I can't do it. Is that why you didn't pick on my free waybill pun? Fee waybill pun. I guess so, Professor. I'm glad you're back. Somebody told me about the other name, and I was like, yeah, no, you don't need to. You can be whoever you want to be here. Yeah, the Exodus was insane. I haven't gone on Facebook to see what my people have said, because I'm on the Thunderdome FB. So it's like, but I guess Papa Cat was, because he was like, yeah, I heard about it because I saw it on YouTube. And I'm just like, oh. So not only do you get a win, someone gets M'd, and you get the mud pit from hell. I think maybe climate change is done with Burning Man. So, which is a shame. Well, yes and no. It's a shame because my people won't be able to go to it or, do Thunderdome, but it's not a shame because it's gotten old glampy. So, yeah, I'm just talking about everything today while I'm watching Scientology. It's because I didn't watch any Scientology the past couple of days. I've been watching Ballet Brains and then the Great Orange Balloon Watch. So, ooh, somebody's smoking fancy cigarettes. Look. Okay, look at this. I can just picture Carrie Ann going, you're zooming. Am I doing it on the right thing? No, I'm too high. So if anybody knows this, because I used to smoke fancy cigarettes back in the day when I smoked. Look at that filter. It's like black. Besides the fact that it's on the ground. And most people who smoke nowadays know better. Because there are cigarette like waste disposal, and everybody's pretty much doing it like when you pick up after your puppy. People who smoke real cigarettes. Why is my Zoom not working? Sorry guys, I'm trying. Oh, there it goes. Okay, my fingers. Oh, new screen. I messed up on my screen protector too. I've got the right screen protector without security, so now I've got to get another one. Big waste of money. Exodus. Yeah, from Burning Man, Cricket. It's called the Great Exodus. So, and if you look it up, they had a huge downpour somebody might have gotten electrocuted by standing in a puddle, and all it does is turn the playa into one big mud pit because it doesn't drain. So people just get caked up with this humongous mud and no cars can drive out of it. So the Great Exodus has been not fun this year. Usually everybody's just so excited to get the hell out of there because they're all so tired. I know this is what dome people are like. We just spent the last 2 weeks setting this up and having these people all try to hurt themselves, and we finally got home. And sometimes Death Guild will turn into one big dangerous dance floor because people from the playa used to come straight to the club because that's when it was Death Guild Thunderdome. So you would see all this stuff on the floor, and everybody is saying, you know, you better watch out because playa's here, and me just sitting there going, I don't want to die. Because I'm allergic to alkaline. So in that big of a form, that's why I've never been to Burning Man, but I have done fundraisers for Burning Man camps. That and Death Guild used to be part of Burning Man. So Exodus is being stuck in a line of miles and miles of cars trying to get out. You share the last of your booze and other goodies with everyone around you and dance on the car. Yeah, and the youngins always made it back to Death Guild by then. And the old farts would talk about going to Peppermill in Reno. So because Peppermill was like the fun place to go because it had a hot tub. Because after the 2 weeks at Burning Man, you were just like, please God, I'm getting older. And that's why the older people are like, screw this. The head of Thunderdome right now is one of my generation people, and I wonder when she's going to pass the torch. So, Dylan! Somebody's screaming Dylan. Ah, yes, thank you, Rip Daddy. That is better. I can see you now. Fine, I'll use this account just for now, though. My other account is a secret. Okay. So, yeah, so now you got to hear about Burning Man. And this is stuff I know, never being on the playa, but working for the head of Death Guild Thunderdome years ago, and then doing fundraisers and them trying to figure out how to get me on the playa because I'm allergic to alkaline. So, or actually, no, they didn't know I was allergic. They were trying to get me on the playa. No, we were. Sorry. God, I'm talking in circles. No, they did know I was allergic to it. So they were trying to get a big plastic ball for me, like a hamster ball. We couldn't figure out how to keep it cool, though. So you're going to use... Yeah, see, Cheryl knows Peppermill. She's been to Burning Man at least once, if not a couple of times. So she knows about the Peppermill, which was a semi-tacky 70s restaurant, which used to be in Daly City, which was really cool because it was so 70s. It was like a slightly upscale Denny's, and the... Sorry, look. I hope she didn't catch that parrot here. Even though it had a little too much yellow to be one of our parrots. So maybe she was just taking it home from the vet. Which is very possible because, you know, pets, pythons, everything. I didn't know there was an exotic pet around here. Or vet around here. So what is she doing? She stopped again. I almost want to ask her if she got that parrot from here. Okay, we're going to have to go figure something out. God, I hope I don't come home with a parrot. I got to get my jacket back on, too. Oops. Let's see. It's almost Shayna. Ah, there we go. Okay, because she's got the parrot in the sun, and I don't think he needs to be in the sun in a cage. So let's see what she does with it.
And weirdly enough, my leg never hurts when I'm doing something important. She's looking at it like it's hurt or something, and I'm not going to have a camera on her because it's not polite.
Dad, there's like a parrot.
Excuse me, is something wrong with your bird?
Huh?
Is something wrong with your bird?
No, I just take him out.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were walking away, and you looked like you were, distressed about him.
I want to stay because I don't like the sun, but I want him to get some sunshine.
Just making sure, because I don't want anybody to run away with him either.
No.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
How old is he?
3 years almost now.
He's adorable. Don't worry, I'm not on you. He is so cute. What's his name?
Khadour.
How do you?
Khadour.
Zahadu?
Yes.
That is so cute. He's adorable. You know there are parrots around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew he wasn't one of them.
Type.
But he's smaller. Those are huge.
Yeah.
Those are they're very
I bought him if you want like to buy.
No.
There's a pet store over.
Yeah, no, I just
Way.
wanted to see because like I said, I thought you were being distressed because he was hurt or something.
No.
Just giving him his
Yes,
his daily walk, yeah.
Because I just shower him and then I want him to get some sunshine. And
It's a good the climate's great for it today. The weather is great.
Yeah.
No, so that's cool. That's very cool. Neat. I'm just going to show him. I'm not going to show you. See, look guys. Look. Isn't he cute? Okay. So, okay, just making sure.
You were in the video?
Yeah, I'm doing a live, but I'm not doing you. So,
All our talking, it was on the live.
yeah, but they don't have your face. Don't worry. They don't have you. So,
But even though you have to respect and you take our permission first.
well, I'm
You are
sorry.
on live.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I just I didn't know it was your voice too. So I'll just walk away. Now she's upset at me. Great. Ugh. See what happens? I try to do something nice, I get in trouble. It's one of those, years, guys. Well, now I know. Not even voices. She had a hijab on. So I didn't know I was messing that up. No, that's a parrot. She said she got it somewhere. Let's see. I'm just going back. Yeah, the Peppermill is a casino. Yeah, it's in Reno. It's a casino hotel. And 10 to 1, they're only open because of Burning Man. Because people go there afterwards, and then I bet you people go as a thing because it's Peppermill. If you want to keep it cool, put a fedora on it. We stayed there once? Did we? Oh wow. Yeah, parrot. No, it was a parrot. I know she's out in public, but I'm not going to pull that because I'm sure she didn't realize it. We can't assume that everybody knows the rules around here. That's sort of like I don't know. I mean, hopefully she'll realize that I was trying to be respectful of her. So, but of course now she'll leave probably. Didn't mean to freak her out. Well, nobody's gonna know who she is. And oh, hi Moose. Eric Grizzly went to Peppermill. I thought it was a restaurant. The food he ordered looked good. Yeah, Peppermills are actually really cool.
They're, like I said, they're like upscale. If anybody heard of a Lions, because Lions used to have bars to them, it was like a slight step up from Lions. So, which is a big step up from Denny's, because it was like the basic layout is the same, but you add a bar, and that would be Lions, and the food's better. And then you step up some more, and then you have Peppermill, because Peppermill used to have like fire pits in their bar. Think 70s swinger, thick carpet sort of thing going on. That would be, and purple and mauve, or purple and when Papa Cat and I were sleeping together back in the day, we used to go to Peppermill then for brunch, brunch the next day, and that's when I used to have corned beef hash and eggs over easy with ketchup and hot sauce. And then I put it all together. So everybody who knew me well used to just call it barf. That's what I'm gonna miss. I can't do crap like that anymore. Moose. That is so funny. The line of people waiting to be seated was crazy. Eric sat in the bar and waited right in. I think you can eat at the bar. TMI? Didn't they also have a sugar in the raw? Yes, I think it was the first place I even saw it, because they used to be, there was one in Marin too when I was living there, and I was not living in the fancy places. I was living in Fairfax, which is farther in. You go from San Rafael to San Anselmo, then Fairfax, then you go out to like Stinson. It's like hippie, major hippie back then. This is a long time ago. There was one in Concord as well. Yeah, I know, there were a bunch of them. And they were so, like, you want to talk about 70s bougie, I guess you could call it. The wall-to-wall purple carpet sort of thing. But the fire pits were hilarious. Oh my God, they'd have this fire thing in the middle that you could sit around, and it was so, like, swinger, I guess you could say. You'd expect to see the guy with the Cadillac and with the, God, what was the movie? They had a Huggy Bear in the platforms with the aquariums. It was so bad. But weirdly enough, the food was good. So it's like, I don't know what the Peppermill is like now. I'm sure they are not owned by the same people, but it was so cool.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that used to be my hangover breakfast food, was corned beef hash and eggs. Oh, she's still there, so I didn't like tick her off a lot. So that's good. But her parrot was adorable. She had washed her parrot, so that's why she was basically drying him off and taking him for a walk, basically. So it was really cute. So, did someone say red lion? Red lion, red lion. Remind me of the red lion. Sounds familiar, but I can't place it. I didn't go to it. So we went to Peppermill. And yeah, you didn't go to Peppermill as a kid, because it did have that sort of like penthouse, not even Playboy, penthouse vibe. You know, that sort of Bob Guccione in a low voice talking about the girls sort of thing. So let me see, go back. Let me see, am I missing anything? I respect your respect for culture as well. Thank you, Cricket. Well, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of cultures here. So, I just didn't know you weren't allowed to do any kind of, like, part of their essence. So, talking is it too, and I didn't realize that. But I did tell her I wasn't going to, I wasn't taking her face. So, it's not delicate, it's a religious thing. Real religion, weirdly enough,
People who wear hijabs are from a real religion, unlike this Church of Scientology. Hotel chain Red Lion. I think there was one in, no, I'm thinking of the Red Roof in, I was going to say near SFO. Ah, the FedEx guy. The Eggs Bunny at Peppermill Rock, the party that rocks the body. Yes, Blow. No, all I get to hear from people when they come home, when they got older and come home, it was like, the hot tub, oh my God, we got a room with a hot tub and we never left it. Papa Cat, I think I remember now, because it did have a hot tub and I wouldn't go near it. We actually were getting rooms with like jacuzzi tubs, and I stopped using them because I kept thinking it was bacteria when we go to Vegas. So, because, you know, back 10, 15 years ago, that's what they were known for, were there hot tubs in their rooms, so you could sit there and get a hot tub and get your whatever on. But I was just like hot tub for like relaxing bones. By the time I didn't want to do hot tubs anymore, I was into the steam baths in the rooms, because they had the steam saunas in rooms, which was neat. At the, oh God, what was it? It was a hotel that doesn't exist anymore. In Vegas. I think it's been renamed. Next to the New York, it was something else. And the New York was fun because you got to hear the roller coaster. We got a room. I used to work event management, and one of the people who did events in Vegas got us a fancy room at the New York. So that room was on a corner. It was huge, but you'd hear the roller coaster. It was neat. Oh, Red Roof. That's it. Okay, yeah, there's still a Red Roof in SFO. In Burlingame. So someone I know stayed there. I remember seeing them. Did someone say something with lion? Why? Oh, lion, the ugly lion. I would love the ugly lion. If they ever got rid of the ugly lion in front of Scientology, I wish I could take him because he's so cool. You'll get cooties. So you change your gold vest for a blue one. That's not very hiding yourself. I thought she was too when I saw her. I was like, that's a Scientologist. No, I'm just being cranky. No, I'm not. That was a Scientologist. Don't believe your lion eyes. Oh my God, Papa Cat. Nothing beats beautiful Mount Airy Lodge for bacteria pools. I'm actually thinking about going to a bacteria pool soon. Going to Harbin Hot Springs. Look it up, people. Yes, it is clothing optional, but they have really cool hot springs. They were rebuilt after the Paradise Fire. I think they were part of that one because they got completely burned down. It was sort of a hippie thing. They got rid of their yoga teaching because of it, but they've rebuilt it and now it's bougie. Oh, because it was like, I actually liked Harbin. It was one of the few things my ex took me to that I actually liked. I didn't realize how much of a hippie my ex-husband. So he has gone to yurts, but I camped there once. Went there a couple of times, but overnight camped on the platforms. And what happened? Of course, a deer broke in and ate my moisturizer because it had a smell to it, and I didn't know it. I had to pay for my sister-in-law's tent. But I think it was the last time he tried to take me camping too, so. They had mattress lands in Dublin, Berkeley, St. Louis, Cupertino, San Jose. That was a Denevi camera. Actually, I knew somebody who worked there. Now that stupid song is going to be stuck in my head forever. There's a local hotel picture dish called Cuddle and Bubble. I can already feel the UTI. Well, a lot of my friends still go to Madonna Inn. They have like thingies at Madonna Inn, and I'm just like, bleh. Oh, that's right, Papa Cat. Yeah. He's laughing. Reminding him. I was going to say, they have a, yeah. Have a good one. That's my that's my FedEx guy. We talk. He leaves the door open for me. He wasn't thinking.
I can't stand up real fast, but we can see what's going on in there. They can't complain because it's FedEx. Ah, didn't catch it. There's something with a sign that said 7 on it, and yeah, it's like they can't complain about the UPS guy. You can't get him changed, especially with UPS, because he does businesses. So he does the financial district. The UPS would just like get over it. I don't have the temperament for camping to tents. I haven't, my friends used to joke to my version of camping was a black and white television. So I don't camp, I glamp if I had to. And Papa Cat doesn't camp at all, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm not taking him to Harbin. I'm taking the chiropractor to Harbin. So, because the rebuild looks really cool. So, and doing it during a week where I did during the week, because no matter how hard they try and take the leering people out of a clothing optional place, when I went, people can hide it when there are employees around. The door ate my moisturizer. Deer, yes. Is the cars too foggy's next hit song? Yes, a deer ate my moisturizer, and I don't know, was it, the first husband mentioned the yurt when we were married, and I was like, what the hell is a yurt? He actually got to go to a yurt with the second wife, third wife. Oh my God, how many has he had? Oh. We're pseudo friends now, but he's had, this is his third wife. This is the one he's really gonna stick to because he's got babies with her, so he better. Adam, are you yanking for a yurt? Classy is one word, I guess. Adam, what about a yurt with 3 sets of bunk beds? Yurts are interesting. They're big money. Sedona has yurts. So basically it's a bougie hut. That's the easiest way to put it. Because they charge a lot of money for those things nowadays. It's interesting. You wouldn't catch me dead in a yurt, but hell, the people that I Patreon in England, the people who are redoing their castle. I know it sounds bougie, but they were talking about other people that would have glamping areas in England. And it's like, I almost for a second, but it was like, there's not a bathroom. It's like, I've gotten used to my master bathroom. And the nice bathrooms at hotels we stay at. Finding the perfect yurt is my Mongolia. Okay. The 2 ladies acknowledge my existence like, hi. Those are nice yurts, CBF. The one I'm talking about wasn't nice. Ah, you mean like the real yurts, the ones with the real floors and look like they were put together by mud and straw. No, I think the first husband did real yurts. He's gotten over it. The latest wife doesn't do real yurts. So, has Zynga much, Adam? Oh my God, that's got to be a reference. Oh, you took it away. Did I just drop something? And I heard the parrots. I think my lady who was drying her parrot attracted them. I just heard our parrots. I wouldn't be surprised. He was in a cage. But he was young. He might have been a parakeet. Just with parrot colors. I just thought of that because his beak was small. It was cute though that she was drying her parakeet. I spent 3 years helping a friend and neighbor build a yurt up here. It's a palace. I bet, Rib Guy. I bet. Because yurts are very bougie. Are you talking about the American woman who married an aristo that renovating? Yes. I found them on YT and went to Patreon for them because I just love the fact that she was an American, like helping the aristo keep the castle. So this was before Scientology, me and Scientology. So it was really interesting. I wasn't into when they started holding the weekends, the big fancy dress up weekends. That's not my thing. But just watching them work on stuff. And that she was very crunchy. So she had the natural pull that they had, but they found a leak, unfortunately. So they've been working on that, and that's expensive. So yeah, I was doing the major bougie Patreon on that and took myself off a couple of years ago now. So unfortunately, all the things I paid for, I can't watch. I was like, once I got into the Scientology thing, I was like putting them on a Google list of Patreon, and it's like I realized when I stopped supporting them that I couldn't go back and see the things that I hadn't like seen when I was a member, the member stuff. So it was a bummer. Oh well, I spent more money on less. Did you mean to say Magnolia? Ah, I've seen a couple of her videos, interesting stuff. I still Patreon her yoga video. I just haven't done it. And I would love to see it if we ever went to England, but we have to go to Scotland first because the castle's like a drive. So, and Papa Cat has actually driven backwards before. So, but we have to go to his place first. That's where half of his family is from Scotland. To clarify my previous comment, I was talking about the bird. Ah, okay. Blow drill, no yurts are Mongolian to it's my Mongolia. To find a good one. Oh my god. Big giant head, you have me more confused than ever. Ah. Mongolia. Do you find a good one? Oh god. I've hit my hour, guys. We're done with yurts and parrots right now. Yeah. Adam does not make mistakes. He's a big giant head. What was that? Oh, you retracted. Okay. On top of it as usual. Yeah, Adam. That's Jim Parsons. No, I'm more focused on Jack Parsons. Oh my god, okay, my hour's up, guys. We've zoomed, we saw a parrot-colored parakeet. We've done it all today. So I will talk to you guys. She's not there, she left. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. There's my pyramid. I'm sure my moderators will put up my pyramid and say, my period? Oh God. My pyramid and say it's time for me to go. So, oh, someone's walking into, I just missed that. Ah! With a backpack. At least he's got a backpack and not like an old toady thing. So, okay, chitlins, I will see you tomorrow. So, like, sub, become a member, put the rest of your money in a mattress. That's what you need to do. Or give it to other feeds who are deserving. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.